She is a psychologist turned podcaster turned movie producer and actress. Her name is Dr. Meleeka Clary, and she is sponsoring this segment to tell us more about herself. We welcome Dr. Clary to the show. Let's start with the clinical psychology part of you. Give us your professional background there.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. I'm a clinical psychologist. I deal with mental health awareness. And when I say mental health awareness, I counsel in many disorders: depression, bipolar, PTSD, trauma, even marriage counseling. I provide that, career path as well. So if you don't just go see a clinical psychologist because you have a disorder, but you can also see a clinical psychologist because you have career decisions to make in your life. And I help people with those as well.
That's a really good point, that you don't need a disorder to go see a counselor. No. Now, aside from counseling, you also host a podcast. So tell us about that, what you talk about, what your vision for that is.
Yes, it's the Dr. Meleeka Clary Show on the Bold and Brave TV network. I talk about the identification of oneself. And when I say that, it's who are you? Who do you identify yourself? Because I interview down to celebrities, average individuals, lawyers, doctors, and they talk about challenges in their life. See, we are taught and learned, it's a learned behavior, that not to share your business, but because of this world and about mental health awareness and how it's just been exploding, I think we need to start sharing and caring and telling people how we feel. So it's really about challenges is what one was going through, because you're teaching other people that you're just like them. We are all human beings. And my vision is to help other people to understand, hey, you're not alone.
Why do you think it is so tough sometimes to talk about mental health? Because after all, the mental and the physical, they're so connected. And I think we don't always realize that. I mean, you're sad, you cry, right? You have a physical reaction to it. So it's all one big thing, right?
Yes. But people are taught not to share their business. And when you're learned, it's a learned behavior. When you're raised, you're not supposed to tell what's going on at home.
Sure.
So a child has learned that at a young age. So if I feel bad, I'm not supposed to tell you.
Yeah.
And especially like you look at even boys, they become men. Crying might be looked at in their home, you're not tough enough. That's not true. Cry. Let it out.
Right, it's an outlet.
It's
That's what our body's supposed to do, right?
Exactly.
I totally agree. Your latest project is a film. Okay, so now we're moving on to film. You produced it, you acted in it. How did this come to be?
Well, it's based on true events. It's something that happened to me. You know, it's a drama, a love story, but it's a lot of some deception, something that I did not know I was going to experience in my life. And I'm very a positive person, and I believe a lot of things like judicial system or lawmakers, anything like that. But something got really bad that happened to me, and it had to do with a lot of judicial officers in Indiana, which I have to say, it's a bad experience, but the movie is something you cannot miss. Why? Because it shows survival. It shows that as much one can go through, she is still standing.
Let's actually take a look at a trailer for the film. Let's pause now.
All right.
I just hoped if I did meet someone, that they would be a positive person to meet. Everything he was saying and doing was making me fall in love with him.
As you said, deception. How can viewers see this film?
It's going to be available on streaming networks this year, 2023. I will check out major streaming networks within the next couple months. You never know, but that's what we're doing this
And again,
year.
you've done so much so far. You're probably just getting started. Honestly, that's how folks like this are. They're just getting started. What are you most proud of?
Everything, to be honest with you. I like my vision and I like helping other people. And so I'm very proud of the accomplishments, and I'm able to do that with a clear mind. That's what I'm very content with.
And if a viewer right now is like, she's saying some things that really speak to me, how can they learn more about you?
You could check the website, drmeleekaclary.com, and just Google me. I am literally all over Google, and that's the best way. I have all the social networks connected with my website, drmeleekaclary.com.
Very good. So just Google her, go to her website, go from there. Thank you so much. Great to have you with us on the show. Thanks so much for visiting.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. As we go to break, we thank Dr. Meleeka Clary for sponsoring the previous segment. We'll be right back.